Hello Flamies, welcome to our new reading. So guys, you see 4 piles in front of you, and they are parted into spring, summer, autumn or fall, and winter. So please choose your pile by just looking at the pictures, or by feeling, could it be spring, could it be summer, could it be fall, or could it be winter? If you do not know the season, then just look at the pictures. Whatever picture feels familiar, that's the season you're in. We're talking about the seasons and the next challenges in your twin flame journey. We're going to look into the challenges, what you have accomplished. So we're taking basically an overview over your twin flame journey. And I think that's very important to get. And so please choose one of those piles. If you feel you are like in the spring of your twin flame journey, then please choose that pile. What are the seasons all about? Well, we see here pile 1, the seed. This talks about that you either are very new to the whole twin flame thing, that you just found your person, that you are very much in love. We see it's all pinkish and lovey-dovey-doo, you know, like you're in love and you're feeling fine and the energies are positive. So it's a very nice part of your journey. What about summer? I have the tulip here for summer. Summer is a time in your twin flame journey where you have progressed. You have already worked on some shadows within your twin flame journey. It feels like as if you're in the middle of the whole thing. You know, you are doing your soul work. You are fine, but you're also waiting for a long time for your twin flame to come back, to come into contact again. But you have these feelings of everything is good. Like if you feel if you go after the feelings, you feel good in this journey, you feel fine, everything is like in summer, you know, you can't wait to see them. So it's basically an overall feeling of being very happy in your twin flame journey. We have spring, we have the crocus here, fall. So fall, we see this sword. This is when you feel at the moment. Please go either for your feelings or for your twin flame journey. So you have to apply that however it fits for you, okay? The fall always has this feeling of, oh my gosh, I'm very long into this journey. So this could mean that you're doing your soul work for a long time. You are in this twin flame journey for a long time. But you still have hope that everything works out fine. You know a lot of things, the truth here with this sword. You know, you found the truth about your twin flame journey and you're fine. You have let go of the energy of your twin flame, so you're fine, you're striving, everything is fine, you know, but the leaves are also falling, like in fall, everything is changing, there's a new chapter coming, and you feel that there's a new chapter coming ahead. And also, you know, the fall is a feeling of, I don't know what happens, yeah, it could turn to winter, so that means that there is no contact and a period of very stressful times. We have the citrus here where everything is a little bit sour, you know, you feel a little bit sour that it didn't turn out the way you wanted to turn out. Or it could go back to summer where your twin flame is coming back and you feel very like in summer, having vacation, having fun with your twin flame, contacting each other, having the hope for union, okay, being in union. So please apply it as it fits. This is what fall feels like. And then we have winter, and as I said already, winter talks about a time where you have been a long time in this twin flame journey, either this, or you have no contact, you don't know what's going on, you feel, you know, you have the sour feeling in your gut that it might not turn out for the better. You're saying, oh my gosh, my twin flame journey, I don't like it at all. I want to get rid of it. You know, this is the winter pile. It is very uncertain what happens, and you put the journey on ice. That's what it basically is. You're saying, okay, I have to take my energy back. I have to take care of my own self. I'm working, I'm doing my stuff for myself, I'm meeting other people. Maybe you go out, you are already focused on someone else, or you are either with someone else. You know, if you are in a new connection with a soulmate, it could be that you put your whole journey on ice. and then you feel like winter. Winter can actually be a very fun time because I love winter. I really do love winter. So winter could also be this cozy time at home where you're chilling with your twin flame, you're trying to think of them, you're journaling, you're having a good time, you're drinking your hot cocoa, you know, or your hot chocolate, or your hot coffee, you're thinking of your twin flame, you're detaching yourself from the feeling of you always wanting to be together with them. So it's kind of this cozy feeling, but also being in winter sleep. There's nothing really going on in this journey, no contact. You can only talk with your twin flame via the universe. There's no real contact. And you feel like winter. Please take it as it resonates. However you feel these seasons, you choose your pile, okay? So that's all what I'm having. I see you at your piles, guys. So that's what I'm having. I see you at your piles, guys. Bye. So, hi guys. You chose pile 1 with this beautiful spring flower, little flower sticker. Why don't we put it here? Because I really I really love that glitter. So beautiful. Oh my gosh, it fits so perfect. Yeah, so we have this beautiful seed card. So you chose spring. This could either be because you feel like spring in your connection at the moment, that you feel your connection within your twin flame journey is blossoming. There is a lot of new potential coming in. A lot of new seeds have been planted between the two of you. And yeah, let's see what else the universe is saying. And I put the cards here because I want to read them one by one for you guys. Where can I put this so you can see that? Because I love that fairy dust so much. So, oh, that looks amazing. I have to figure out all the time like how I can read with all my decoration. Like how can I read the cards when there's so much decoration? But I love my decoration, don't get me wrong. I love my decoration. So let's put the candle here, and then we have the silver bowl. Oh my gosh, look at this, guys. This is no joke. That's like a real card for spring. And I haven't looked at the cards. Like, this is crazy. Like, look at this. That's like it's spring. I always love when the cards, like, they match up so wonderfully. That's like amazing. That's like amazing. I want to read that. This is the Witch's Oracle by Sally Morningstar, just for you to know what deck I'm using. And this is the Sickle and Seed card deck. So we have number 12. Number 12, the Silver Bowl. The silver bowl brings the gift of love and happiness. So this is what I said. You feel just happy. This represents here the state of your connection. This twin flame connection makes you happy. They make you sing. Look, it's like spring, like blossoming. We have the swan here. I mean, you're still alone, right? You still are not in a physical union. I mean, that's very clear if you see that you were sitting here alone. But for some kind of reason, your twin flame seems to be here as well with the swan. And there is some kind of communication between you and your twin flame, because we have the bird here. So you guys are kind of like messaging each other through some kind of, messenger. Maybe you are for real messaging each other, or there is like, this is like spirit maybe sending your messages to your person, so they receive it via their feelings, you know, with the river here. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Let's move on to see what this card also means. So this is like the vibrations as the heart. The keywords are love, health, and happiness. So everything is blossoming. If you do not feel like this in your twin flame journey, guys, this is not your pile. Okay, if you do not feel this connection blossoming, this rose red, like red, how is it, pink colored glasses, you know, everything is fine and you feel so in love. This is really beautiful. Also very creative. I feel that everything is blossoming. Your creativity is blossoming. That means you really want to go out and do your soul task. You know, you are in kind of a mood where you blossom, you radiate that joy, and people get drawn to you. Yeah. So also your divine counterparts, especially if they're famous, they're like drawing in a lot of people at the moment. You know, they're like going out, they're having fun, they're spreading their word. You know, if they're singers, they're really having fun doing that at the moment. And it says, whatever you have experienced recently will now be blessed by the rays of loving kindness and brought to the heart of or center of your attention. This card indicates a marriage, a union, a celebration is coming to you. Isn't that amazing? This is exactly what I was thinking when I thought of spring. This is exactly when I thought of spring in this manner. You know, we're putting the seasons always somewhere different. But then I was thinking of spring. I was thinking like this, there has to be, and my candles, like you see, like flaring. So candle is saying yes. So it's this feeling of, you know, I'm feeling alive again. I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling joyful. So really beautiful. So let's see what the situation is, and what this is the situation right now. Yeah, we just looked at it. You're feeling happy, joyful, radiating, glowing up, feeling very good to do your soul work. So then we have tarot cards now, and this is from the, what is it called? The Wild Offering Oracle. So I'm going to see what the challenges are and what, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Oh my gosh. It says your wholeness and safety lie within, not from a partner, but this sovereignty actually leads to the deepest intimacy for you to stop using others. Let me stand on my own feet, dear Lord, and know true love. This person came to teach you true love and how you can depend upon yourself, because it's your twin flame, in the most beautiful manner. Yeah, this is not, they're not teaching that through like all these bad challenges that we go through in twin flame journeys, you know, where you run away and you have to chase them and you have to face your shadow side and, you know, all this heartache and pain. No, this person here is teaching you self-reliance, depending on yourself, feeling yourself especially, and being happy. Look how the colors match. This is crazy. Look how much it repeats. It says love, true love. The challenge here is to accept this, guys. I feel that you, oh my gosh, the Four of Wands, a twin flame union. Oh my gosh, I never had such beautiful cards. Like, this is crazy. Look at all these pinkish color. And the Page of Chalices. Look how this love is inspiring you guys. This is the energy you send to each other. If you have this energy in your twin flame connection, guys, I'm telling you, you are so happy at the moment. And if you had a hard time, this is blowing away soon. Like this energy, if you have that, this connection is reviving your joy, reviving your feelings for true love, your feelings for these pinkish colors, for this happiness. And don't get me wrong, I mean, other colors stand for happiness too. But I don't know why the pink colors stand for this happiness, this spring happiness, this light happiness, maybe because it's light. And you see how, again, these colors radiate, it's the same. Look at this. Those are different decks. Like you feel as if... And you know, guys, when I shuffled these cards, I didn't... Oh, I see the mushroom is falling. The mushroom symbolizes obstacles you need to go through. So see, what I wanted to say was when I was shuffling the deck and when I put the spring on there, I did not know what is in the deck. I do not know, guys. I put this little thingy on this deck, like on these cards, and I also put the seed. Like the only thing that I was matching up was this color and this the little extinguisher. But I didn't know that this fits like a glove to the things that I put on there. Like this is crazy. That's why I'm always saying tarot is crazy, how it matches up and how this is like beautiful. again, we have this child here, being creative. Yeah, this is this true love, this feeling of first love. Let's say first love, because true love can be so many different things. But it's this feeling of sitting under a tree, feeling happy, watching your person, smiling all over your face, getting ready to, to get out and do some crazy art with it. That's what we want, guys. I mean, a lot of people always say this is a cheesy energy. So what? So what? Why don't we need more of this in this world? Yeah. I know a lot of you are smiling right now because you're thinking like, purple, this does not even exist anymore in this world. Yes, it does. But we need more of this world, in this world of this, because this is that's the striving point for creativity, is this underlying love. And I don't even know how to say that, but that is so gorgeous. So spring is like a very important season because it's exactly this. It's the starting point of creativity. It's the motivation to put something on your canvas. Yeah, this is the first love. It's the feeling when you wake up to love. It's when you experience love for the first time in your life. And I bet like all of you are now smiling on your face because you remember that time when you were in love for the first time. You remember how cheesy you were and you were writing love letters and stuff. And this is needed because this is what pushes creativity. And we all need that creativity in order for our soul work, right? So hopefully you all feel that in your journey. And hopefully this is like really inspiring a lot of people. I need more space with this here. Is this visible for you guys? Yeah, let's do it like this so you can see all the cards. Let's put it down like this because I don't know how I do that. So, and let's put this here. This is nice. And here we have to put the fairy dust in the middle. So, so even if this is cheesy, this is what is needed a lot of times, okay? So what is the challenge for you? Well, the challenge is to see that. The challenge is to see that and accept that love and really hold that and proceed in that manner in your twin flame journey. Yeah, because here everything is growing, everything is spreading beautiful. So you're on a beautiful path, my pile one. The spring cards, love. Okay, so that's all what I'm having, guys. I hope you like this reading. Take care. I see you again, flamies. Bye. So hello my summer pile, hello my pile 2. You chose the summer, the steering wheel. This is the steering wheel from a sailboat. Let's put this here into the fairy dust. This is so cute. So let's put some cards here. And we also put some cards here. Yeah, I think you're seeing the cards. I can put this away. Okay, guys. So you chose that tulip card. Number 14. What is the tulip card all about? The tulip card is all about self-expression. It's all about self-expressing. It's all about being bold. It's like in summer, you steer your ship the path that you want to steer it. So how can we match this to our twin flame journey? And look how beautiful these colors match to you see my flowers here? Do you see that? How crazy is that? They're turning blue as well. I don't know if you can see it. It's the same like in the cards. I was like, what are these flowers doing? Why are they turning blue? Look at this. They're completely matching with my own deck. This is crazy. I've never seen that. Like I came out this morning and I was like, what's going on with my flowers? That's like the usual way how these flowers work. Like, do they turn blue? Or was the water not good? I don't know. I don't know what's happening, why these turn blue. So, so we have the tulip. So let's read it. So the tulips stand for an unstoppable energy. So your twin flame journey at the moment is unstoppable. Stoppable. Yeah, you might want to speak so fast and so crazy that you stumble, like I just did. It's like when you're happy, you know. Like I always speak fast when I'm happy. Like I get really fast, and then you know, not that good, but it's full of color, full of creativity, and they're all about growth. Tulips are all about growth. Wow, and they had they were sold out in the 1600s. Why was that? Here in the booklet it says in the 1600s these caused one of the greatest cases of buying mania. Wow, and you could sell a tulip for $150,000 in the 1600s. Wow, so they're like people want them. Yeah, it's like this energy of you are wanted. Yeah, you are in demand. Embrace the shameless, flamboyant vibrance of these flowers and don't be afraid to put your stamp on the world. Be yourself, express yourself, make the art you want to make. This is all about boldness. Now it's time to turn your life into what you want. And isn't that crazy? Isn't that what summer is? It's like when you have figured it out, when your journey is going on for some time, your twin flame journey, and you're saying, you know what? I'm gonna do my soul work. I'm gonna go out and do my art. And if I do my art with someone else, I'm really putting everything in to really spread the word, what I want to express, you know, what I want to give to the world. Let's express it. Let's grow it. This is about the joy of being, the joy of this journey. And yeah, let's open up the next card, and it says, oh my gosh, the moon, number 15, timing. It's the perfect timing. Look how full the moon is. Like the moon takes almost like all of this card here in the center. We have the wisdom. Yeah, you've been on this journey for some time now, on this twin flame journey with this card. That's what the owl symbolizes. You are on this journey. You know how it works. This journey is very fertile. Yeah, the rabbit, that means it's fertile. The whole journey is fertile. That means that you can create like crazy. And what does it have to do something with your twin flame journey? Well, it's like you have progressed on this journey for some time now within your twin flame. And now it's really time to concentrate on your growth together. It's almost as if you guys know each other now. You know, it almost seems as if they're meeting up at night. Like you guys are seeing each other, maybe secretly, maybe, you know, you are conversing through the universe. Maybe you have, you know, like some of us are like really having similar to dates, but it's just us conversing to the universe, like what we're doing now, you know, like I do with my lives. You know, what am I doing in these lives? We're conversing with the universe. We're trying to talk to the universe. We're trying to have a good time. We're meeting up. We're having fun. You know, this is what this is all about. It's about the growth of your journey, and also the growth not only into union, because I see here you guys meet up. Yeah, you guys are eager to see each other. Even though you're so different, you know, we have an owl here and we have a rabbit. I mean, those are just examples, but you guys are very different. You guys are very different. Could come from different countries, could come from different backgrounds. But what do we see here, what the rabbit is doing? The rabbit is trying to go over that stream. The rabbit is trying to jump over that stream to function as a bridge. You see that here? So this is like, even though you guys are so different, even though you still find each other and you still love each other, this is like the summer of life, you know. Even you can compare it to the summer of of a love story. You've been together for some time, you have had some quarrels, you know that your love is the most important thing with this big ass moon here. You know that your love is so important, but you're also trying to find bridges towards each other. You're meeting up even though you might not have time. This is about making, letting this love grow. And even though, despite, like, even though the circumstances where you guys might be different and people say, well, you shouldn't be together, or, you see that here very, very beautiful on this card with the moon, that even though you try to meet up, even though you try to make it work, this is the summer of a connection. You try to make it work, even though some people are right with what they're saying, that your cultural difference is too big or your age gap is too big, but still you're gonna make it work. So you have this feeling, like, how can I describe it? It's not like the rose red colored glasses in pile 1. It's like you have this feeling, we can make it. We're strong. Like in a long-term connection or a long-term relationship, you guys are working together towards growth. You guys are working together towards progress, right? So let's read the moon card. And it says vibration, it's the sacral chakra. So a lot of yearning for each other, like in summer. We all know in summer, people meet up, like, fertility is high. I mean, we see the rabbit. The rabbit also stands for the sacral chakra. Yeah, the orange chakra. Orange is the sacral chakra. That's all about feeling the other person, the femininity, being drawn together, wanting each other, It's the revelation, timing, and knowing of this card. And that's what also symbolizes this twin flame journey. Yeah? And it says, when moon appears, it indicates that timing is an important issue to consider. Everything has its movement of greatest potency and expression. Yeah, it's about potency as well. At the moment, there's a great potency in this twin flame journey, not only for creativity, but also for the two of you coming together. There's a lot of magnetic attraction. A lot of twin flames are coming back together when the season is summer. And I'm not meaning the season outside, It's when you feel this powerful energy from the inside, from your sacral chakra. So you learn, probably as well, but you yearn for your person. What else does it say? What has been hidden from you will soon be revealed as you let things flow without obstruction. If seeking fertility, develop a close bond with the moon. Yeah, so on the high note, we have heavenly light illuminates a hidden treasure, standing in your power. So the summer also symbolizes this, where you celebrate this journey. Yeah, you really do celebrate this journey. So let's put this here. So let's see what is in the other cards. What could be the challenges or what is going on? Companionship. This is crazy. I tell you, I did not know when I put this card, no, not this card, when I put this card down and the symbol for summer. Yeah, I just knew that pile is summer, but I did not look crazy, guys. Like, this is crazy how it's matching. It says, when you fully bless and embrace your aloneness, you're ready for the ones who are meant to be with you. May I welcome the solitude, knowing it will open a way for all healthy relationships. Yes, the challenge is that even though you are on this beautiful blossoming journey, even though you have all this yearning for your twin flame and you feel this passion, you feel the lust for each other, you are magnetically attracted. Some twin flames will reunite in 3D even, some people not. The challenge will still be to hold it inside of you. Yeah, because you want to meet up, you want to experience summer together. I mean, it's a normal thing, right? Because yeah, two of Atomus, look at this, I just told you. You two are working like, like these two guys. You are like soulmates. You are twin flame mates. You're working on the same things, This is a beautiful energy of, you know, companionship, where you guys know this is my twin flame. And even though you're lovers, even though you meet and you feel this wonderful attraction, hopefully for most of you, you can have some kind of 3D life where you meet up and you can feel intimacy in these wonderful forms. It shows me also that you guys are boarding your ship. 3 of Wands, you know. This is about, you know, you're sailing together through different countries. Through the 3 of Wands is all about boarding your ship, going on your adventure. And look how crazy this color is again matching here. You see this? This is like you guys are on this ship together. You have been through the storms, and you know, you're boarding and you're on this together. You're in this together. And look at how crazy this is, that the steering wheel, and I didn't know that there's a card with a ship in there. So it's like you are on this journey. You're sailing the oceans, you know, you are on this adventure together for some time now. And the summer is all about flourishing of this journey, discovering new places where you can meet, discovering yourself in a new light, maybe being, you know, becoming comfortable to be alone and still striving, seeing like how the tulips are like that expensive and rare, seeing this rareness of this journey and really, really embracing it. So kind of like what started in the springtime as this beautiful love, this has developed in a full blossoming relationship. And it could not even be there for others to see, you know, it could just be a spiritual connection. But this is what it means. Underneath of it is this big functioning odyssey, I want to call it. Isn't that crazy? That's so beautiful. So for everyone who chose summer, I hope you feel this way. Those are the colors. Yeah, so if you're wondering, those are the colors that represent here at the moment this summer madness, I want to call it. So I hope you have fun. I hope you can meet up. I hope in some kind of way you feel each other. Please converse a lot, because this is really happening and really meeting a lot, especially if you go out and spread your art. Okay, so that's all what I'm having, Flamies. Take care. Bye. So hello, welcome to our fall pile. You chose the autumn or fall pile, so I show you this was my distinguisher. Let's put it here to the fairy dust. I really love that. So let's talk about, let's put this here. You see this beautiful card, the crocus. This is this reddish bluish beautiful card, fits to my nails somehow. So what is this all about? Let's see. You know, the seasons all mean something, especially here on my channel. So what do we see in this fall, in this autumn energy? Well, you could have been on this twin flame journey for a while, and you know, for it feels, especially with the sword, it feels that it hurt you a lot. Yeah, it feels that well, when you say you are in the autumn of life, you need to refine yourself, and I feel this is like a rebirth in this twin flame journey. It's about cutting through the bullshit, and also, you know, cutting out people that don't serve this journey anymore. I mean, this is telling me that now with time, you know a lot about your journey. Yeah, you know what are your triggers, you know you have been through a lot of shadow sides, battling a lot of shadow, battling yourself, a lot of breakups within your twin flame journey. You know, you are not in contact with your twin flame journey. I don't think that you guys are in contact, or that there is some kind of contact. If you're meeting up with your twin flame, could be that you guys are quarreling, that there's a lot of disconnection. Sometimes also feeling like you're not belonging to each other, like sometimes you don't feel your twin flame. So this is also signs of falling or of autumn in this twin flame journey, is when you have times when you connect really strong, but then it's getting too much. Like the energies, it's getting too much. It's almost unbearable because you cannot be together. It's almost this feeling of being in a twin flame journey for more than 2 years, I feel here, and then you guys wanting each other so much, but because of some kind of circumstance, it's not possible. And sometimes you have to cut it out so it doesn't hurt you that much. Yeah. Also, there's a lot of will to spread the word. I feel that you are very far in your soul journey. That you're working very hard on your soul journey. You're speaking your truth. You are working hard, whatever art that you're spreading, whatever work that you're doing for the community, you are involved already. But there's also, you know, things where you have to cut out a lot of things because they do no longer serve you. It says, like the stubborn crocus that endures the thickest frosts to bloom, you've always managed to find that part of you that is strong and unmoving when times have been tough. This part of you is a valuable ally. Try reaching for it when you don't need it. Become familiar with it and employ its determination. In your everyday life, it will only benefit you. With this strength in hand, you can achieve anything. It's like the truth and the strength at the same time. This crocus, you know. Number 38, the 3 stands for the Empress. Yeah, the 3 stands for the eternal growth of a twin flame connection. Even though you can't see it, you know, even though you have to look for it, you know, sometimes with the sword of truth, fight through the illusions a lot of times. So this stage, the fall or autumn of a twin flame journey, is very hard, I feel. This is like the journey where you don't know, a lot of doubts, I feel, a lot of doubting your journey, a lot of not knowing where you're going, a lot of thinking it's already over, a lot of thinking we're not even a couple anymore, it's never going to happen, you know, you have been in separation several times. So let's see the card corresponding to it. Oh my gosh, yes, the intention number 20, the wand. And you see how both of these are fighting weapons. Like it's almost as if you have to stand your man. Yeah, the judgment card. You have to stand up, you have to fight, you have to make your intention known. And I feel this is a time where when you don't know the intention of your flame, it's very hard for you to keep going in this journey. You know, I feel a lot of you in this fall, in this autumn stage of the twin flame journey, say goodbye to their twin flame. There could be a lot of breakups as well. It's a timing where you are not sure what their intention is. You are not sure, does it really make sense for me to fight for that? Yeah, we see the golden chakra here, the solar plexus chakra, which talks about your self-worth, and then also the heart chakra, the green, you know, the all loving card. So let's also read this card, the wand, the intention. The vibration is formative ethers. The keywords are focus, action, and intention. And it says wands represents intention as well as the focus of these intentions. Perhaps someone's intentions towards you have been unclear, or you are not certain quite how to proceed. And that's what the fall is all about. It's not over yet, like in autumn, in life. It's, or in general situations, you know. Fall represents a renewal. And also a preparing of going into winter. So a lot of breakups can happen here. A lot of times where you are not sure what the intention of your person is. So I bet a lot of you are not really sure what's going on in your journey. And you're saying, well, Purple, I don't know. I don't know if my person loves me. So it says, consider where you're going and why. Find your personal motivations. Keep to the intents and purposes of your own reality. Don't be swayed by the intentions of others unless they are in step with your own. The high note is maintain focused. Remain focused. It's like a lot of people are trying to distract you. A lot of people are telling you your twin flame journey is not worth it. This is where everything from the outside is also like coming in and you really have to fight. We have 2 cards of fighting here. Different colors though. Different colors, you know. The red always symbolizes not only passion to speak the truth here, it's about the passion to speak the truth, it's also the passion to stand up for yourself and for your own self, for your heart. Yeah, so let's put this here. Let's look at the other cards. Like, what is the challenge? Oh my gosh, love is the challenge. This is beautiful. It's not about finding love. You are love itself. Help me, Lord, to send so much compassion and caring to the inner child that I always remember I myself am love. The challenge in the autumn of twin flame connections is to not focus look how beautiful this is fitting again. To not focus the connection on the outside. Even though your twin flame is leaving you, even though you don't know anything what your twin flame is doing, even though your twin flame might not be speaking their truth, even though your twin flame is not fighting for this connection, whatever it is, you or this connection does not only depend on the outer circumstances. Yeah, you have to see that this love is inside of you. You are basically made of this love, and look how the flowers are beautifully fitting again. This is crazy. Yeah, we have the Four of Adamas, you know. A lot of reflection in this journey, a lot of self-reflection, a lot of, you know, like this depression, state of depression where you're saying, well, no one loves me, you know. Look, all my things are broken. I'm alone on these waters. I don't have anyone, you know. Maybe I was just dreaming. Oh my gosh, look at how this is also the wand. This is also about thinking, what is your intention with your life? What is the intention within your twin flame journey? You know, what makes you happy? What makes you happy? What is your purpose? A lot of reflection. And again, we have the Queen of Wands, you know. This is about, and look, she looks like an autumn of life. This is about really trying to figure out, look how this is so, like there are opposites. You see how the opposites are really quarreling with each other? This is crazy. You can see it in the colors here. This is the challenge, to unite these two opposites. And also what happens in fall is that you fall apart because of these circumstances, because of these two different things. First, the love and the truth of this twin flame connection. Yeah, we have the same colors. The strength, the boldness, the fighting, the passion to speak this truth, the love that is inside of you, this twin flame love, the flowers, the growth. But at the same time, you know, you always also have to fight for yourself, because you also love yourself. Like if someone is not making a move, you have to stand up for yourself, you know. This is what this also means. This is the contrast. Sometimes we have to walk away from this twin flame journeys because they're not fighting for us. They're maybe not even messaging us. Maybe they're also self-reflecting in their cave and no one is really making a move and you don't even know if they love you anymore. Like there's quietness, there's not much happening, like the leaf, everyone is leaving, the leaves are falling, you don't know if this journey was ever real. You think maybe I just made that up, maybe it was never love at all. All these contradictions, they come in this fall state. And I love how the universe says this. Yeah, it's the contradictions in the autumn stage that you have to embrace. And you really have to know, what is my truth? What is my intention? And how do I stand up for myself? There's a lot of fighting and quarreling in that stage. And a lot of unsureness, a lot of, self-reflection, not knowing what to do in this journey, a lot of stalemate, a lot of not communicating with each other, a lot of not even know how they feel. Yeah. So if you are in this kind of stage in this journey, in this autumn journey, please hold on. Okay. Please hold on, fight yourself through, do what's good for you. And if you need to take a rest from this journey, take a rest. Do whatever it's good for you. If you need to take a rest from your soul journey, from spreading your art, whatever your soul work is, do that as well. Yeah? Because this is a period here in the autumn of this twin flame journey where there's a lot of triggering, and it can go wrong. But no, in twin flame journeys, there is nothing wrong. Even if you're triggered, even if you guys fall apart, just keep going. Because you guys know that twin flames always come back together, yeah, right? So that's all what I'm having, guys. Take care, and I see you in our next reading. Bye, Flamies. Hello, my winter pile. You chose this beautiful winter snowflake. I put it here into the, into this pile, like into my fairy dust. So you chose the citrus. And look, this is symbolizing winter today in our reading. And I really love how here the red string of fate is like really wrapped around this citrus fruit. What does winter symbolize in twin flame journeys? Well, winter does symbolize when the twin flame journey is put on hold. This could be a period of time waiting for you guys to reunite. It can be going on for some time now, yeah, that you are in separation for years. It could be that you are in separation from the beginning and you haven't really met yet. So it's kind of like a citrus, like a winter period for you as well, yeah. It could also symbolize a stage of having this union in the 5D, but not really in the 3D, but also being calm and being happy about it, and focusing on other things. Yeah, you still know this string of fate is still with you, but you focus on other things. You know, you empower yourself. We see the citrus. You know, the citrus is very healing. So you heal yourself, right? In this journey, you are on a healing phase at the moment. It means that you just overcome some big important thing in your life and you're healing. The colors are bluish and yellow. The yellow symbolizes the solar plexus, which talks about focusing on yourself, focusing on your own healing. And as a citrus fruit, we all know citrus has a lot of magic empowerment, especially when you are sick. You know, you can use citrus water, or you can put lemon into stuff and you immediately get better. It's also very healing for the throat chakra. So it could be that you are not talking to your twin flame, you are in a no contact situation, but you kind of like calm. I see the winter in more of a situation where it's not a quarrel anymore. You are empowered. Yeah, you are empowered. You do your own work. You do your own soul stuff. You might be very involved in your soul work. Yeah. And it's kind of like your twin flame is always with you, with this red string of fate here. It's like you do your stuff, but your twin flame is always with you. Like they cover up everything. You know, that means like underneath it, you and your twin flame are one, but no one knows. This is like also this feeling of, yeah, you know, we're one. We're actually in union. We're making love, but underneath the sheets. That sounds like really strange. But that's how it is, you know. People don't know that. It's like you carry your twin flame with you, but you are not in union. Like people don't see your twin flame. But, you know, you have them at your side. So both of you twin flames could do soul work. You both could be very involved in, you know, running around and healing people. And this is actually a very beautiful part of the journey where you both are with each other, but somehow not. So it's kind of like this calm healing period of a twin flame journey. So let's look at the card that came. Whoa, wow, I love that deep broomstick, the cleansing, yeah. See, this is about you doing your work. That's why the witch is showing up. I mean, that's my soul work here, and that's why it's correlating. This is how spirit is talking. And it's amazing that I just said, and I didn't know what card is underneath. And isn't it amazing? That's the sun. You guys shine. You guys shine to the outside world. You know, you guys do your craft. You are very involved. Like the winter is the time where you both of you are very involved in your soul work, but you're in separation. See, this is also how I differ the winter more than the summer. The summer for me is more this union of having each other, making love, you know, really being entangled with each other, trying to come together, really pushing through with your soul work, but also pushing through with you know, coming into union with each other. Like you guys know, the beach, that's my symbol of union. So the summer represents really this coming together, this making love, this physical intimacy, this summer, like in life, like everything is coming together. Yeah, it's very fertile energy. It's a very energy that is, everything is blossoming, and you feel you could save the world. Whereas here in winter, it's like you both are not together, but you heal. You heal yourself. You adapt. You can sit at home for yourself. You know, you don't need to go out, but still you feel so empowered. It's like everything is happening underneath, like it's inside of yourself. So winter is more the transformative journey inside, whereas summer is more the 3D journey outside. Yeah. So it's very interesting for twin flames to have these different seasons, and that's why I love you know, this energy so much, because you see they are in union. They still are in separation. Yeah. So it's kind of like your soul work unites you, but still you are in separation. So it's like underneath, like if this is like an X-ray here, if you would look inside, they are united, but on the outside you only see the sun and you only see the moon, but they're both in the sky, right? So it's kind of like this feeling. It's like you both are into the same things. You both are underneath each other. That sounds strange, but you guys know what I mean. It's an inner union, and also an inner healing, a soul healing. But on the outside, you're very calm. Everything is fine. You know, you're doing your stuff, but you're not in together. You're not in union. Yeah, there is no physical thing happening. So let me read the broomstick. It says sacred chakra again. This orange sacred chakra. Now you guys have each other. It says protection, cleansing. Your energy is potent. You have the ability to see what needs to be cleared away. Therefore, this is a good time to sort out the various cupboards of your life and make sure that they are fresh and up to date. Yes, that's all how also in winter we get ready for this summer period where for the spring period where you guys come into union again and you feel all the butterflies, you feel this first love arousing again. So this is the period before that. It's like involving all your potential, you know. It says your sexual energies are active, so expect a relationship and expect it to become intimate. If you are already in an established relationship, you may see greater involvement. So this is actually saying what I see more in summer happening on the outside for twin flames. Yes, but there could be a sexual union on the inside, like in 5D, a lot of dreams, a lot of sexual dreams, a lot of, maybe coming into inner union with each other, like really mixing the energies together. What people on like relationships, when they happen on the outside, like, you know, this happens for a twin flame on the inside. So this is actually really beautiful. I love that. So let's see what the challenge is and what else it's saying. Health. It says, allow me, divine, to be tender and accepting of my body, no matter what ailments I may have. May I always know it's doing the best that it can. Help me be a loving ally and friend to this sacred form. Yeah, this is like healing. Definitely. That's what I see in winter. It's like healing heartbreak, healing stuff. That's why in winter time in this twin flame journey, almost nothing is happening. You guys are in union, but not physically. Yeah. That's why I see like it's the most of the things are going on inside. And we have the 5 of Adamas. Yes, look at this. This is about healing. This is also about reflection also, you know, looking at your life, trying to sort out. Like trying to sort out with which sword fits you better. What do I want to do with my life? You know, it's the reflection. Winter holds also not only the inside work, the work on yourself, getting in good health again, especially with the lemon, you know. This is about finding your inner strength in this journey again, finding also the strength to meet up, to find each other, And the wheel of the year. Yeah, waiting for the wheel to turn. So it's a period of rest. Winter in Twin Flame journeys is a period of rest. I don't think there is any kind of communication. The least communication what is going on here is between you and spirit. Yeah, so the more, it's like both of you are in soul work, but you're not communicating with each other in 3D, I mean. Yeah, you communicate through spirit. You're waiting for your twin flame. You're waiting for the good times to come again. You're healing your heartbreak. You're healing yourself. It's a quiet time where most of us are alone, where most of us are, you know, coming into our full fruition again, where we find our strength again. So winter and Twin Flames journeys always happen when nothing is really going on. You might even doubt that you are a twin flame. You know, a lot of twin flames experience this part of the twin flame journey. It's very nourishing, but it's also, you know, a lot of times you just accept it that it might be over. It's kind of like this feeling, yeah, we're over. You know, we're exes or we're over and we're not talking to each other. We're just doing our soul stuff. We know the other one is still there because we can feel them, but we're detaching. Yeah, we're detaching for our own health. And we're getting ready to become spring again. Yeah, so it's kind of like this on the inner side of this twin flame journey. It's you know, the butterfly is getting ready. It's like you're healing and then you feel all these urges to meet up again. It's like before spring is coming. It's like, oh my gosh, I want to see them. You know, this is coming at the end of this period when you healed yourself. So winter is kind of like, winter and twin flame journeys, kind of like this period where you overthink everything, where you reflect, where you also think about, could this work out or is it over for real? And you still feel each other. You still feel you are still with each other, but you're not communicating. You're not watching. You know, you're completely detached in 3D. But underneath it all, you feel. You might even take a sneak here or there when you see your twin flame, of course, especially if they're famous. You're gonna watch them probably, but no one really knows. But you feel each other. Yeah, you feel each other. But you might say, well, maybe we're over. Maybe it's never gonna happen again. And then the circle begins again with the spring. So it's a very beautiful journey. So that's all what I'm having, guys. Take care. See you again. Flamies. Bye.